and that will make going vegan super easy, and that's why I had to share it with you. What's up world, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe for new holistic vegan tips and tricks. You can also follow me on social media at Mark's Lifestyle, and let's get right to it. So this is my video on how to go vegetarian or vegan step by step. Now this is my very first video, so I'm very excited to get it started. Like I have been, I guess, procrastinating and all that stuff. So I'm ready to just jump right in it. So step one, start looking for more information. So we're already here, step one. So congratulations on completing your first step. You're already 1/8 of the way there. I've been vegan for about 2 years and it always gets easier. When I first started, I had absolutely no clue how to start. I'm talking about like just shot in the dark. I had no idea. I had watched a health documentary called What the Health, and after that it was game over. I knew I had to make some health changes, especially after how I saw those doctors react in that film. I would highly encourage you to watch that. It's on Netflix. It's called What the Health, life-changing documentary. So anyway, I went to the fridge, I threw away all my meat. I had no clue what else to eat, mind you. I went to the grocery store and started picking up some fruits and vegetables because I didn't even know. I didn't know mock meats even existed, tofu, none of that stuff. It was all a foreign language to me. Now, I didn't go fully vegan at that time. I still ate fish because my ex wanted to still eat fish. So I was like, if she's willing to try and give up meat, I should at least meet her halfway. You feel me? You know, partnership, you know, 50-50, you know. If she's willing to try, you know, do it, you know. So I ate fish maybe like less than 10 times. My ethical senses were starting to kill me after a while. So, you know, I told her I couldn't do it anymore, you know. She was a little bit upset, and maybe your spouse or partner will be too if you try to leave them behind, I guess. It's not really like, you know, leaving them behind. It's like you're trying to progress. It's like, come on with me. Like, come on, I'm not trying to leave you behind. It's like, come on. So she was upset, but remember, you have your reasons for going vegan, and you shouldn't let anyone discourage you. Maybe you're going vegan for better health benefits, maybe you're going vegan for the animals, maybe you're going vegan for the environment and the planet. The main thing is that you stay true to yourself. Step two to going vegan is to take it slow. Sometimes going cold turkey can be rather difficult, and some can do it and some can't. If you can do it cold turkey, I applaud you. You know, it's very difficult. Not a lot of people can do it. If you can't do it cold turkey, I still applaud you. You're still doing it. It's not a race. We all progress at our own rates. You heard my story. I didn't go completely vegan overnight, although me throwing out all my meat always sounds extreme to some people. But it was my journey. We all go through veganism at our own pace, so it's important to remember, do not rush yourself if you go vegan. You will end up hating yourself. You know, and that's the last thing that you want to do. Maybe you are new to going vegan, you're going out with a group of friends, and they're eating your favorite burger, and you're dying to have one. Maybe you use that day as a cheat day. But always remember why you're going vegan. Always remember your why. And don't let veganism become dreadful. I repeat, do not let veganism become dreadful. It's supposed to be something new and exciting, and the only way it won't be is if you make it that way. So don't make it that way. That simple. Like, just don't make it that way. Don't make it that way. Step three, try to do it right. Make sure you try to do it right. The easiest way to go vegan and switch over to a more vegan or plant-based friendly diet is to simply use meat substitutes. It's that simple, I swear. When I found out about meat substitutes, it completely changed the game for me. I could go to the grocery store, eat the same things for pretty much the same cost, minus the death of an animal. Sign me up. Sign me up again. They are really easy to make, and they're usually like 10-15 minute meals, so they're not that bad. The brand that I used all the time when I first went vegan is Gardein. They have such a huge variety of meat substitutes, and they are so easy to make. And the taste and texture is there too, I can guarantee it. I can't tell you how many cooking videos I made where people ask me, what is that? Or I thought you were vegan. Like, I'm vegan for life. Like, don't question that. So, and that's probably the best part of using meat substitutes, is because you inspire those around you to give up meat because they can have a healthier option that tastes well without the animal, and it still looks the same. It's not even like you're missing out on anything. Going vegan super easy, and that's why I had to share it with you. But do remember that you still want to consume plenty of fruits and vegetables. Step 4. The next step that will come naturally with a new diet is to try new foods. Some new foods that I tried when I went vegan were avocados. I know I'm tripping, like just a little bit, but yeah, I didn't try avocados till I went vegan. Okay. Brussels sprouts and mushrooms. Now, I absolutely love mushrooms and avocados, and I have to give a huge shout out to veganism for putting me on. So with your new vegan diet, you will be trying all sorts of new foods, and I encourage you to get wild. Try that veggie burger, go to that vegetarian or vegan restaurant, go to Chili's or Olive Garden and eat vegan. Do all those things. You know, the possibilities are endless. Veganism is growing. Get on board, you know? It's not that bad. Everybody's doing it. You only turn vegan once, so make the best out of it and get excited because you're doing it. Step 5, and I know that sounds like a given, but in 2020, yes, a lot of people are going vegan, but there are still a lot of non-vegans, and that means many questions for you. Questions like, how do you get your protein? Is that vegan? Is this vegan? You will even have people tell you, I could never go vegan even though you never asked. Like, people ask me, oh, do you want some of this, like, meat? Or, you know, like pork or whatever. And I'm like, no thanks. You know, sometimes I just leave it at no thanks. Sometimes, you know, if they ask me repeatedly, you know, like a coworker or whatever, I'll be like, no thanks. You know, I'm vegan. And then here comes the, oh, you're vegan, I could never do that. Like, okay, I didn't ask. Going vegan is a journey for sure, but a very rewarding one. So it's important to continue your research because you will get hit with questions from other non-vegans. And when you don't know the answers, you will feel belittled or not confident because you may be telling someone, oh, I went vegan for my health, and then they turned around and asked, well, what's some of the benefits? And if you can't tell them, then they're gonna take you and veganism for a joke. And you know, that's not what you want. You don't want anybody to look at you and say, you don't know what you're talking about. Why should I even listen to you? So it's very important that you do your research, you know? Most importantly, don't lie. Nothing is worse than that. Don't just make up things if you don't know it. I'll be covering this topic in further detail in a later video covering the top questions vegans get asked, so make sure you subscribe for more vegan tips and tricks. Step 6. Ask and you shall receive. I cannot stress that enough. Ask and you shall receive. This was a major turning point in my vegan journey once I just stopped and started to ask around for help. Like, you never know what one social media post can do to make your life easier. You could post, hey, do I have any vegan friends who can help me transition into being vegan? Or you could say, I need vegan meal ideas. Help. Like, it's that simple. After I asked for help, that's exactly what I got. I got new recipes, I got new restaurants, I got new tips. I actually made a Facebook group for vegan tips and tricks, so if you want to join, the link will be in the description down below. Our members are more than helpful. You can find all sorts of vegan related things in the group, such as recipes and support. Step 7, never forget your why. This is what is going to drive you to stay on track. Remember, we talked about it earlier. Your why can be for weight loss, it could be for the animals, it could be for your overall health. Maybe it's for the environment and the planet. The main thing is that you stay true to yourself. Never forget your why, and I cannot stress that enough. Never forget your why. That's what's going to drive you. And then lastly, step 8, don't quit. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Remember that, and you'll never lose. Unless you want to. Yes, I know, easier said than done, but when your why is that big, you will always find your how. And that is my 8 steps to how to become a vegan or vegetarian. And thanks for spending your time and energy with me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, year, and life. It's been a pleasure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me tremendously. Also subscribe for more holistic vegan tips and tricks. Deuces, everyone.